Okay, this is Life Prep here, and I just want to talk a little bit about what I do. I do some scrap. I do other things like crafts and DIYs and even more. This in here is one of the basic hard drives here that I'm taking apart. So I have my air chisel here that I use to help separate things. It comes apart a little easier when I use it. I have my drill. I have tons of odd and end tools I use. You can see that my work table is just loaded with this stuff. Because my back is so messed up, standing for long periods of time is just not an option anymore. I've worked hard all my life, and now I just can't really do it like I used to. I used to go caving. I used to go hiking more. I have found other things to just keep me busy and enjoy it and try to make a couple of dollars here and there. This here is my jar of gold tip pens and stuff I've taken off the boards and stuff. So it adds up on it. I have all this here is what I'm going through, taking the boards off. And way back here in the corner is a tote full of my boards I've cleaned off, and there's another board underneath it that I will continue with the process in time. This here is my wire bucket for all my wires and stuff. I try to recycle and scrap out as much of this stuff as I can. And like the bottom here, you can see this gold here. I'm hoping I can take all this off without destroying it in the process. And I have boards everywhere. Here is wires and stuff that I have. Many of these I had to chip the ends off, clip them off, and many of these here will go into my wire bucket. And if I can strip them, I will strip them as I can. The keyboards, I take the silver lining out of them. Here, matter of fact, let me see here if I can dig one out for you here. This here is all my odd and end phones I've got to finish cleaning up. This here is the liners I take out of all the keyboards to leach the silver out as I learn. Now, I don't know on a lot of this stuff. I still got a lot to learn. Right now, you can see here where this is separated. I keep adding clean water into it and I try to clean out as much of it as I can. I filter this off here. You can see here the coloration that's appearing in it right here. The thing is it gold? I don't know if 100. I'm not 100% certain that it's gold. It could be palladium. It could be silver. This here is a mud solution. Anybody out there who does these boards, if you know what this is, tell me, because I'm not certain. I know this is one of my processes here. Let's see here. You can see it's got a light greenish coloration. I've cleaned it off several times, and it's in a mud stage. You can see right here it's got a little bit of green left in it. It is a mud light stage in it. I don't know. It could be copper. It could be palladium. It could be silver. It could be anything there. So I'm not quite certain what this is. I haven't gotten me a small high temperature smelter built yet, and I really don't have the money to be buying one, so I will most likely build one. This here has gold flakes in it where I did take some off. You see a little bit of the green in there. So I know that there's gold flakes in this one because I process it with the gold, leached the gold off of it. So this here, I know there's gold in that one. It's still a lot to learn. There's another one of the mud. I don't, like I say, I really won't know until I smelt it down and see what it is. I'm not 100% certain, but it reminds me of clay. It reminds me of clay here. I pick up these when I can. Everything I pick up through auctions because I really don't have the money to be paying a high amount of money. I post on Craigslist looking for TVs and things. I use the wire to make crafts with and everything else here. I use it all. I mean, it's a hobby, but I make $1 or $2 every so often for gas money, some grocery money. Once I strip all these boards out, a lot of it will go to sheet. Some of it is aluminum, like this here. That's aluminum. This here is all came off of my boards and stuff. So yes, it is work. It does take time, but it's a hobby. And since I'm on limited income, this makes a little bit of extra money for me. And I really do enjoy it. Like I said, I will script all of these off. I do a test on the back. I'm going to try to learn how, some of these here, when I clean them off with lye, some of them will have gold underneath it, some of them will have copper underneath it. So I don't want to throw the boards away. It's got copper on it because I need to learn how to leach the copper off of it and be able to smelt it down and get a little money out of it as well. So this is Life Prepper here with her hobby of scrap here. Like I said, I've already taken the screws off of this. This here goes into my little scrap thing right there. And then my next step will be taking all of these off. If they fit, some of the bits don't fit in them very well. I still have to get it down so far. I have to be careful. My little screws all goes in there. I recycle all of that. I have all of these parts here that I will take apart. I'll take all this here and recycle it and see if there's anything in the boards that's worth me stripping down back to its bases. So this is Life Prepper here. Always learning. So if you can tell me what that clay is, it'd be really great because I need to learn how to do the process. And can you tell me how to get copper formed up? Because I'm really not certain myself. So, Life Prepper here, I want you to be safe, be happy, bless you all.